Yeah, this one I did quite a bit of work on. Cleaned up all this in here, most of it. Still got some to do in the top and around my edges. Clean this up here. I still got some little sand in. I finished this up. This is just a surface body filler. This door is alright. Worked a little on some of this bondo that I got here. I was so proud of this and thought it would look great, and now it's half covered with bondo again. I found a big place up in here that had a rust out hole in it, so I filled this up with bondo. Kind of see it standing out here, but this is finished up. I need to take this tire off. Take that tire off, clean up the wheel, and basically this side's pretty much done. I still got some more work here on this door of sanding and getting it cleaned up, and then this will be pretty easy. I think this top's done. This is all good here, and pretty much this door is sanded. I'll have to finish sanding it and get it like the other one. This is all good here. Bunch of little nicks and stuff for the doors are been taken all day, but that one there is all pretty much to the metal. This one is rough sanded it. We'll have it all done and down to the metal tomorrow. And I'll pull that wheel and do that. That way I can, when I do this second coat of primer, I can also hit those wheels with good primer. And this one's about the same. I started cleaning up the dents on this tailgate with my little bit of bondo I had left each time. But this is where we're at. Basically spent a couple days on these doors now. Yeah, that's the way it goes. It takes a while to get them things chewed down, and so I'll throw away my trash. I try to keep it cleaned up with the vacuum much as I can, but this stuff just goes everywhere. And we'll finish that door, paint the door jambs. I'm going to try to paint the back of this bed here and the window and everything, and probably the wheel wells in this next go around. So probably get this primered again tomorrow, finish the doors and do this bed, see how it goes. A little update on the project. I got this wheel clean. It went a lot faster, and we're starting to clean this up and run into problems. Now this is a little area that I welded a patch panel in. I knew about this. I didn't think it would be too bad. And it's not. And I've also got a little place up in there you can see it's rusted. But then I started looking at the floorboard that I patched. I'm going to have to cut that all out. Again, not unexpected. I'll put a fiberglass piece on the inside, keep the water, but then I got to looking, and this looks like somebody has cut this inner fender panel right there all the way across and up to there. Why they did that, I have no idea, but I can't leave it like that, so I just kind of wire brushed it. I'm going to try to put some strips of fiberglass over it, because we don't want wheel well water going up and running inside my fender. So anyway, that's task for today. Try to patch up this inside sheet metal. Most of it's pretty straightforward. I'll do that side over there, both floor pans, at a later time, and just continue. But these two here will be pretty easy, and this one here, I tried beating it in, but it looks like somebody's tack welded it. So I'll just have to try to cover it as I can with that fiberglass. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep water out of it. Big old crack though. I'd really like to get it closer. This one here in particular. I thought about cutting out the panel here. Just cutting a big cut out of here. See if I could do any better with that inside one. But this is all real straight at this point. I really don't want to cut a big panel out of here. I'll give this a try with fiberglass and see what happens and go from there. Well, this really wasn't too bad. We got that section there patched. This one here around the bottom of the fender. Got a light up in here, so that makes a big difference. In here, I mostly got it pretty good. And around the edge of the wheel well there. I pretty much got it sealed, but this one here looks like it's light on it there. Yeah, looks like I got maybe a couple little holes in it, and then I'll have to get over there into that stuff there. I'm gonna try to, I don't know, I'll cut it out first. Might be able just to seal the edges with some bondo. I don't have to try to put that fiberglass overhead on the other side there. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do. This was hard enough to do upside down. It wants to run everywhere. Fiberglass is messy. Anyway, this is the main thing that I'm trying to do, is this fender. I got it pretty good. I got a lot of air bubbles in it over the cracks, but I'll fill that up with bondo and kind of halfway smooth it out. Anyway, this is another job kind of done. Get out of here and let this stuff dry. Here's a little interesting turn to the project. I had a set of old Yamaha VMAX mufflers. I bought some headers and some expansion chamber type mufflers. So I'll split this from 3 into 2. And I wanted something in front of the wheel. And these things are like 4 or 5 inches in diameter. They're really big. And I was going to paint them black, but the chrome looks pretty good. But they bend just right to go up under there and meet the exhaust pipe. I don't think they'll scrape the ground or anything. I'll play around with them, but they look good. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of funny. A little old 176 cylinder, but those mufflers really don't knock a lot of noise out. And they look pretty good from both sides. Don't look like much from the back. But that looks really bad, I think. So, saved me buying mufflers. I don't know what those expansion chambers, how much they're going to quiet it down. Not much, I would imagine. And these are not going to do much either. But they're going to look pretty cool. So, we've got two of them, one for each side. This ought to be kind of fun, mounting them and see what it sounds like. Alright, I got around to this corner here. I thought it was just bubbled, but once I started poking on it, it was all rusted out, so I'm going to start cutting some little pieces. I've got one in here now, and I'll try to patch this up good as I can and weld it, and then we'll bondo this all up. Alright, I got a little piece cut and welded in here. Not the best. I really can't get to either one of these because they have a back on them. So I'm just going to kind of try to fill those up with some bondo fiberglass. Smooth this out and see what it looks like. This corner done and spot puttied. I also bondoed it on the inside. It looks alright. Got a board here finally, board sander, and I started working on the rest of the body, the straight spots, and it's taking it down really good. I did this whole part here in 20 minutes, whole top. This black stuff is rust stop primer, but I got my floor pans done. I don't know how well you can see in here, but that's all finished. Got all this here pretty much all bondoed up. The other side, so none of this should leak now. We undercoat it and hopefully we'll be done.